This video is about what is it like to play in a professional orchestra, and I'm assuming you're an advanced student in high school or an undergraduate in college, and by now you know what it is like to play in an orchestra. My comments are more on the life, and I'm happy to share observations and perhaps what you might consider advice. My name is Olev Viro, and I inherited a love for music from my father, who actually was a chemist. From him, I learned how music brought people together and shone a light into our hearts and lifted us up. I went to State University of New York at Binghamton and received a Bachelor of Arts in Music, and then to New England Conservatory of Music, receiving a Master of Music in Violin Performance in 1980. For a bit, I had a graduate fellowship at Syracuse University, where I played in the Syracuse Symphony Orchestra, but eager to work full-time, I took a principal job in Knoxville, Tennessee for 2 years before joining the Columbus Symphony Orchestra as a full-time violinist in 1984. I remember my coach and mentor at New England Conservatory, Benjamin Zander, saying right before graduation that for some of us, the glorious experiences we were having at the conservatory might be the best we would have for some time as we tried to make our way professionally. And I thought, no way, this is just going to get better and better. But the truth is, life in music requires a lot of hard work over a long time and your openness to opportunity wherever it may appear, and some luck. There are some jobs that you can leave at the office, and as you know, this is not one. And by now, when you get to this level of proficiency, you've already closely identified yourself, your persona, with your identity as a musician. You find yourself just as comfortable in a tuxedo as jeans and a t-shirt, but business dress feels stiff. A full-time orchestra job accounts for 20 hours a week of services, rehearsals, and concerts, and they are spread across the week at all times of the day and evening and through the weekend. And for some weekends, you're responsible for multiple overlapping programs. These could include regular classical subscription concerts, pops programs, educational concerts, as well as opera or ballet. Some days may be very tightly scheduled, or you may find yourself with time between services. It's important that you organize your own time to accommodate the pipeline of music you need to prepare and your daily practice, and to keep yourself rested. You'll find once you have this schedule in hand, you can explore other musical projects and experiences. This is one of the great things about a professional musical life, the multiplicity of experiences. For me, I've at different times been adjunct instructor at a number of area colleges and able to pursue a number of concert projects. Took a string quartet to Estonia on a 10-day tour. I've been a music director of a community orchestra in Columbus for 20 years, and lots of different collaborations, all fitting around the schedule of a professional orchestra with a 46-week season. There is an immense satisfaction in a life wrapped in music, and as you establish yourself with different groups, you'll form deep ties and friendships through the shared experiences. As a young person, you probably know better than I that the future will require you to have a number of skills. It is not enough to be great at playing standard orchestral literature. You'll benefit from learning as many styles and techniques as possible and always be open to opportunities. Don't dismiss. Find, recognize, and cultivate ideas and relationships. Orchestra jobs are changing as well. I feel fortunate to have caught the expansion of the CSO, which occurred in the last quarter of the 20th century. But as we all know, especially in this current life-changing, world-altering crisis, survival will go to the most adaptable. So if you've decided to pursue a life and accept the challenges, sacrifices, and obstacles, I salute you. I wish you well. Please don't misinterpret this as I'm saying it's over for me, but I'm in my 60s and there have been some difficult times, but the rewards have always made it worthwhile, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.